It's almost November and most people have already given up on their New Year's goal. But in the next 10 minutes, I am going to brainwash you into believing that you can actually achieve all of the goals that you wrote down in January of this year in the next 2 months. Now, if you don't know me, I change people's lives because I have attracted anything and everything in my life by truly believing I am somebody who is worthy of doing it. Now, right now, if you have given up on your dreams, your goals, yourself, and you're like, I'm just gonna try again in January. No, we don't do that around here, and I'm gonna walk you through how you can achieve your goals in the next 2 months. Now I'm gonna get a little nerdy with you guys, okay? Because I am super into like law of attraction and the universe and energy and magnetics, and like the thing is money and success and goals and things you want in your life, it does not need to take a certain period of time in order for you to get it. So for an example, this phone, it is just made up of tiny energetic electrons, protons, and atoms. So what that means is if you genuinely want something, our mind sometimes believes we have to, wait 30 days or like 60 days or 90 days in order to achieve that thing. When in reality, if we actually go out and take action towards that goal and we actually believe that goal is so close to us, we can actually manifest that goal within literally a second. Now, let me tell you why. We are all one in this like gigantic ball and sphere in the universe. Therefore, when we want something and we genuinely believe in our heart, in our core, in our mind that we can get it, we start to send out like energy waves to other things and people that are also in the same frequency of receiving. So you know how sometimes when you go out somewhere and like coincidentally you get something for free, you meet someone at the perfect time and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is like fate. How did this happen? It's not a coincidence. It is because you actually believe that can happen for you and to you. So every time I wanted to achieve a goal in my life, I did not think of how much time it had to take in order for my goal to manifest. I just started taking action. And for me, my biggest strategy when it comes to like manifestation, attracting everything I desire in my life is taking the action now, doing it fast, and doing everything now today. But most of the time, people will not take action immediately because they think in their mind it's going to take time for it to manifest. Now, of course, when we look at it from like a logical and realistic perspective, yes, certain things can take time. But if we genuinely know in the next 2 months, if you want to lose X amount of weight, if you want to make X amount of money, you want to go on vacation somewhere, you want to read a book, or heck, even write a book, if you actually start to take action towards it now today, without fear, without doubt, without anxiety, without the voices in your head, by tomorrow, by next week, by next month, you would be living the new reality and the goal that you wanted. And not because you predict it to happen fast, and also not because you're doing it out of like scarcity and lack, but because you just know it's going to happen. Now, sometimes it can be really hard for people to like wrap their mind behind this type of like mindset and energy. It's like delusion, right? You're so delusional. I can't curse. Like, you're so delusional about your success that you just go out and take action. You just make it happen, and lo and behold, all of a sudden your goal like comes right around the corner. Guys, this is real. I built a multi-6-figure business in my 20s by being so delusional about it and taking very fast action. When I was 21 years old, I wrote, published, and hit bestseller with a book. I had never written anything before in my life, but I had this goal of becoming a best-selling author. So I did it within 30 days. Well, other people told me it takes years and years and years to write a book. I did it in 30 days. So the first thing you need to realize is when you tap into this mindset of I just attract everything I desire, you are going to get it. Not because it's like living in la la land, but because it is actually true. Why do other people have success really fast? They don't have a secret. They don't have something different than you, but they have one trait, which is belief and courage to actually go out there and make it happen. Now, once you have the belief and the mindset and the delusion, the second thing that you want is you actually want to take fast action towards it. You don't want to wait until tomorrow, until next week, until next month, until like you feel like it, because let's be honest, we never feel like it. You want to start taking the action now, here, today. And one trick I sometimes like to do, I used to do this a lot in the really beginning when I started my business and I got into personal development. I looked at myself almost as like an employee or as third person. So if I woke up in the morning and I knew I had to take a lot of action towards this goal, but I felt resistant from doing it, I acted as if I was doing it for somebody else. I acted as if I had a boss who was looking over my shoulder. I acted as if I was a character on a movie screen. So that way, my fears, they were no longer there because I was basically acting as if I already had it. And to be honest, I want to say this is like the most underrated strategy of getting what you want faster than you ever thought was possible, was acting as if you already have it. And once again, this goes like hand in hand with like delusion and mindset, but like if you truly take action in a way like you already have that thing, I promise you it will manifest so quickly. It's like just as if when you see people on social media, on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and you're like, there's something about them, their energy, they just have it figured out. They don't have it figured out, but they actually believe what they want is so much closer than it really is. And lo and behold, that thing that they want, boop, they get it like immediately. And I want to like almost visually, try and like visualize it for you. So let's say like you're in the middle right here. You are this almost like magnet. And right now, you're a magnet that is still. You are not vibrating and you're not sending out like energetic waves to anything. Therefore, you're not attracting anything. So when you start to believe and take action towards the goal you want, you start to vibrate and you start to move more. So all around you are all the things you want, right? There's money, there's family, there's relationships, there's love, there's the body of the dreams, there's like vacation, there's purses, everything that you want is around you. Now, as you start to move and as you start to vibrate, as you start to believe what you want is actually true for you, you will start to send out frequency and energetic waves to these things. Now, since you are a magnet and you attract everything you desire because that is just who you are, slowly those things are naturally gonna get magnetized to you. Now, as you continue, once again, taking action and believing in that thing, all of a sudden, boop, you get something. Something like clicks and it magnetizes. Another thing, boop, you get it. Another thing, boop, you get it. Right? But if you stop vibrating and you stop believing, those things are going to start to repel. So even if you're here and there's something way up here that you want, if you start to vibrate a lot and you send those energetic frequencies out, that thing that's all the way over here will immediately get magnetized to you. And that is how I think about life. And that is how I think about goals. You are the magnet, you attract, you don't chase. And that is how so many people have been able to live their dream life, become so successful almost overnight, make the money that they dream of because they actually believe it's possible. And even just this analogy of a magnet, if you think about this every single day, you will reach all of your goals before January 1st, 2024. And I promise you on that. Now, I want to keep this short, sweet, to the point because you already know what I'm going to say. Go believe that your goal is actually possible for you to achieve now, not until next year. Take fast action. Don't even think, just take the action. Take like bad shit, crazy action, and lo and behold, you will start to see the opportunities, goals, and successes come to you so much faster than you ever thought was possible. And last but not least, believe that you are attractive. And when I say attractive, of course, physically, but more so like you attract everything you desire because that is just who you are. When you actually believe in that mantra, that's my daily mantra that I tell myself every single day. When you actually believe in it, it will become so possible for you too. So if you guys love this like unstructured, to the point, inspirational, motivational, and a little bit of strategy video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know if you want me to create more of these. And as you know, every single Sunday I come out with a new video, Sundays with Sabah, teaching you how to create the most unforgettable life by being your own boss. And that's all I got. Until next time, make sure that you stay unforgettable.